What's going on, guys? Roller here, and today we are looking at Risk of Rain, which is on Steam for $9.99, or you can get a 4-pack for you and your buddies for $29.99. Um, yeah, Risk of Rain is a 2D platforming game where it largely involves you are lost on a planet, and you have to work through, I think it's a basic of 4 or 5 levels. I lose count. And then you get the last level, and then you fight the final boss, and then you get to escape the planet. That's the basic storyline of the game. Um, Obviously, if you want to go more than those levels, you can keep going through without going to the last level. It's your choice. Um, but over time, enemies and everything gets a lot more difficult for you. Yeah. So that's the basics of the game. So the good things about this game is at first, when you're first starting up, you start with one class, which is the commando, and then as you play through multiple times, you unlock more classes, like the huntress. Huntress is my personal favorite character, and it worked really well for me. um, but every class has their own powers, and you might find a different one that works better for you, whether it's the commando or the huntress or the other ones. Now, as you play through, you pick up items. Each item has a different effect. Each effect will help you get through the playthrough. Now, depending on which class, there might be one item that's better for you than another. For the huntress, mine was a speed boost for my attack speed. It boosts that up for me, and I just shoot my arrows really fast, which could kill most enemies really quick. And that made the game a whole lot easier. Now, it takes time to learn all this, of course, and the challenge is definitely there. But after you figure it out, honestly, it becomes more of an RNG based system to get the items, because I mean, unless you're really that good, I mean, I've put 100 and let me double check this real quick. I actually have it right here. I have 141 hours. 141 hours put into this game. And in that time, I've gotten 14 out of the 15 achievements. The 15th one being something really silly. Just couldn't get it through basic gameplay, obviously. But I'm sure I could get it if I really tried to. But it's good. There are different classes, or like there's tanking ones, there's other ones, and I'm kind of all over the place here. Yeah. uh, but all in all, Risk of Rain, it's a very simple 2D platforming game. Um, Good things are the basic level designs don't change, and you can run through and do this for hours on end. I've done it for like 3 hours on one run. I was just having a lot of fun, and eventually the game itself actually got laggy on me. And yeah, at that point I decided, okay, let me go fight the final boss and finish this up. And then there's the bad things, like the items are kind of random, and you gotta kind of hope for the perfect ones for you. Now there's different things. There's difficulty modifiers. I think they're called artifacts off the top of my head. The artifacts will change things, like there's one where it turns you into like a glass cannon, to where you can hit really hard, but you will die real easily at the beginning. Like one hit and you're dead. So you got to try to level up as quick as possible without getting hit. And then there's other ones where every monster you kill has a chance to drop item chest, or monsters themselves just drop items at random. And then no matter how good you are, you kind of just gonna get lucky right there at the beginning. Because I've had games, like I said, that last 3 hours. I've had games that last 10 seconds that just I fail at, and yeah, that's never fun. But it's a good game all in all. I enjoy it very much, and before we get into the rating and everything, I'll give it. I do gotta say, it's a good game if you enjoy 2D platforming games, and you like combat, and you like just general, like, it's a simple game. It doesn't take a lot of PC power to do it. I think even a basic Dell PC you pick up from Walmart should be able to play it. I had a buddy that played on a toaster basically, and we were more than happy to play together. So yeah, I do recommend the game, but let's get into my rating for it. The difficulty, I'm only going to give it about a 7 out of 10, just because it's not a Dark Souls game. It's not Sekiro. I still can't pronounce that name. I butcher it every freaking time. But it's not that difficult, but it has its own challenges. I mean, the creativity, I'll give it 8 out of 10 because it's a very creative game. Before this, I hadn't really seen too many like this. I'm sure someone out there's done it before this guy. I don't even know who the developer is. I think it's like something like Happy Hippo or something like that. But the creativity's there. I mean, I enjoyed it. I hadn't seen anything previous compared to this one. And then replayability, I'm going to give that one a 10 out of 10 for replayability, because I mean, one game, even if you beat the boss, is not going to do much for you. You're going to want to keep going and do it again if you get into the game. If you don't, then obviously the replayability is not there. But for me, it was a 10 out of 10 because I still go back. Sometimes I just want to do a quick run real quick. So I'll go back, hop on, and play through. So the replayability is easily there because you can do a run within an hour or so, half hour if you're quick enough, that kind of stuff. So it's there. So I'm just easily going to give it a 10 out of 10. So overall for the game, came out to an 8.3, so I'll just round that down to an 8 out of 10 for the game, which isn't bad. Like, 8 out of 10, that's pretty good. Now this video is coming before I'm releasing. My next review is an early access on Risk of Rain 2, and just letting you guys know that'll be coming out next week, I believe, or maybe later this week. I don't know just quite yet, but I am working on that as I record this. I've already started work on that, so I hope to have that out as soon as possible for you guys. And well, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you for listening, and feel free to leave a comment down below, a like if you liked, a dislike if you dislike, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you can. Otherwise, you guys take care and have a nice day. Bye.